You can have tremendous problems and very real obstacles that you're facing. And you can have a mindset that says, through my efforts, my attitude, I can have an impact on the situation that I'm in. That's the power that I have.
Fear is just nothing to let your life be determined by.
There ain't nothing you can do about what's gonna happen to you. You can't stop life from happening. You can do something about it. Life is 10% what happened to you. It's 90% what you do about it. You got to stop tripping every time something happened to you like it's the end of the world. It ain't. Just change your mindset. If you change your attitude, you change your altitude.
If you want to be the best, you watch the best. You look at the best. You watch them and you have their lifestyle. Don't be like this, have their lifestyle, and it'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Everything that you do, everything you engage in must come from the soul. It has to be something that is innate, because the only one that can make your dream a reality is you. You must be willing to work harder than anyone else to set a tone for those that come after you, so that they will imitate the leadership you display.
Make a choice, right? You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way.
Like, live by those words, never settle, go for it. People going to judge you regardless. And so many of us, we're so afraid to fail, we're so afraid to be judged, we're so afraid to be ridiculed, that we live our whole entire life for trying to please who can care less about us. This world ain't gonna give a damn about you when you die. Do you realize that? I refuse to live my life for that. I refuse to live my life in a situation that I know is tearing my life apart. I refuse to die unhappy. I refuse to die miserable. I refuse not to meet the greatest version of myself. You gotta refuse it too.
I cannot imagine somebody this powerful nature, this force of the universe is putting you as a human being on this earth incomplete. Meaning incomplete to deal with the challenges that this world is going to offend you with.
Everybody has a purpose in life. Everybody has a destiny. And the knowledge of that destiny enables one to fulfill it. See, so everything was put here for purpose. Ants, buzzards, trees, and it's the knowing of that purpose that enables every man to fulfill it. And life begins when a person realizes his purpose in life. Very few people know how to go about finding what's the best purpose in their life that they should try to fulfill.
If you can lead people by your example, if you will show them that pathway, they will do what they see you do. They will imitate the leadership. Everything follows those from the head. Because if you find that the body's not following, it's because the head never gave it right direction. You must have a work ethic. Number one was perseverance, the ability to never quit no matter what. Number two was excellence, doing everything in a spirit of excellence. Number three was about work ethic. And now number four is self-belief. You see, the thing about self-belief is, it's the one thing you have to have in order to ever be a dreamer.
What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine. what you will realize is that you are greater than your circumstances, that you don't have to go through life being a victim.
Internal alignment, and you got to protect it. You have to trust it. You have to be able to know when your soul is speaking to you. That's why it's important to disconnect, to disappear at times, to get to places where you can hear your soul. Because some of us, we live such a busy, noisy life that we can't even hear our soul. All we hear is the opinions of others. All we hear is what this world telling us who we are, what we should be. Because we're so connected to external conversations that we disconnect from the internal dialogue in our soul.
Is because your self-belief is not just grounded on the things that you've done and learned. Your belief is based on the fact that you have a faith that God gave you to understand that you've overcome some things in your past that other people have been wiped out by, that you have perseverance and you learn not to quit there. And what you learn in those moments and what you did with a spirit of excellence, no matter what anyone else does, when you made that contract with yourself, never to give up, never to quit, never to half do it, and then you put in your work ethic. I can believe that my dream is worthwhile, that I don't have to give up. If you can get to the point where you can believe that God gave you this dream, and if no one else believes in you, God does.